Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rohaan, and today I want to share my story of failure and how I was able to overcome failure. And I'm hoping that my story will give others hope that all is not lost. So I wanted to make this video at this time because I know a lot of you are getting exam results back, and I know with the current situation in the world, many of you are probably uncertain and stressed about your grades and what you're going to get. So let's quickly get into my story, and hopefully you'll gather that you always have a second chance. 3 years ago today, I was receiving my IB results, which for some of you is equivalent to the A levels, and I was expecting a lot from these results. A few months before, I was predicted a 41 out of 45, and that enabled me to apply to the top universities in the UK and the US. So I had a lot of expectations and pressure on these exams. After finishing the exams, I was quite confident that I would make my grades and make my university offers. So July 6th, I'm opening my results. When I first see my result, I'm in shock. I close the laptop and reload everything because I just can't believe how badly I'd done. I ended up with a 36 out of 45, 5 points below what I was predicted. Now, for some of you, that's a great grade, and I understand. But for me, I've always seen myself as a high achiever, and this was a huge blow and a huge failure. I had missed my offer for my firm choice at university and was lucky enough just to scrape into King's College London for a biomedical sciences degree. And although King's is a fantastic uni, it wasn't really where I wanted to be. The rest of the summer, I felt like an absolute failure. I had let down myself and the expectations of others. So I came into university not feeling confident about academics at all, and really concerned about my future. When I started university, I knew biomedical sciences was a really challenging field, and I was uncertain whether I could achieve a first-class degree. As I spent my first year at university, I met many people who were just like me and had what they thought was a failure in high school and ended up studying at a university which was not their first choice. And I realized that it is really common for people to make mistakes and have failures in their mind. So now let's fast forward 3 years later, where I've finished my degree and I'm about to graduate. It has been one of the best experiences I could have ever asked for, and honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. The failure that I experienced in my sixth form or high school really pushed me to look deeper into what I was doing wrong with my studying, because I knew that I had a lot of potential, but I wasn't able to fully maximize that. So after doing numerous internships and work experiences and achieving a first class in both my first and second year, I realized I really wanted to pursue a career in medicine. So I've gone from a student who got a 36 on the IB, which is nowhere near good enough to get into medical school at 18, to getting a first-class degree and now going on to study medicine at Bart. It shows you that if you do badly in these exams at school, there's always a way out. And if you're dedicated and work hard, you can certainly turn your luck around and do what you really love in the future. So if you're in this position, know that you're not alone. Although this may be a short-term bump in the road, it is not a barrier for long-term success and happiness. Here's my final message to people who are getting exam results right now or going through a failure. It is not the end of the world. I have loads of friends who have done really badly in exams or not been able to perform as they wanted to and are really happy right now, because that failure really opens up your perspective and leads to multiple more opportunities, where in the end, most people end up happier and more successful. For the class of 2020, I know you haven't actually had to do your exams, and so your results may be an under-prediction of what you think you could have achieved. So know that you could achieve much more, and this is just what a teacher really feels about you and how you've performed before. I personally feel that exams do not represent the talent of a person very well at all. If you're unhappy with your results, or if you've underperformed, or you haven't got any university offers, don't worry, you always have a second chance. You should definitely look for other opportunities because you never know what's out there. Use your friends and family for support. And most importantly, really reflect on why you feel this way and tell yourself and know inside that this is not the end of the world and you can definitely overcome this and become even better and really grow from this failure. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please share it with your friends and family who are experiencing some kind of failure, and go out there and embrace failures.